Hey folks, what's up, E.T.? Alright, so made quite a few points today. A couple of them on video. I just released one, another one's uploading now. I got a piece of Mookaite here, and I'm going to fog nap this one. It actually has some scratches in it right here. If y'all can see that, but it has some scratches here that I need to go take care of. It also has this black junk in there, which is probably going to be the end of our, I don't think it's got a nap through that, but we're going to try it. I won't do this right here right now. I'll just nap this side and see what happens, because I have a feeling it's probably going to fail. I may be able to take all that red off and get rid of that, but we'll just have to see. I bought 2 big chunks, paid a bunch of money. They sent me pictures and I thought, well, that ain't gonna work. And they said, well, I think it's gonna work, and I said, well, I don't think so. But anyways, I told them to go ahead and send it, and I knew better. But they did offer to replace it, but I seen the photos and I told them to replace it, so it's on me. Anyways, if they had just sent it and I told them what I wanted and I hadn't seen pictures, then I would have said, yeah, let's replace that. But since how I gave the okay, it's on me. So out of oh, I don't know, it's about 30 pounds worth of Mookaite. There was maybe 4 or 5 points like this, some of which aren't going to work out of that entire 30 pounds, and that was slicing it. Zoom in here a bit, and I won't show every last little bit of this fog nap in this, just the flaking part for the most part. Well, yeah, it stopped on it. It's liable to just break out is the biggest problem. Anytime you see those black lines in Mookaite, it's junk. If it stays together, it'd make a pretty point. Dang, that was a big old flake right there. Much bigger than I intended. Run some up from the base here and then turn our edges. This red part down here is really soft too, compared to the white. Yeah, look at that. Ugly. And it stopped the flake right there. Got under some of it a little bit. Alright, I'm going to go turn this edge and come right back. Okay, so turn one of them lights off so maybe it's not as washed out. I noticed on the thing it was kind of washed out, so I may end up having to leave these lights off until it's time to do the detailed work. Because, well, I'm having trouble seeing that, even that right there. I guess we're just going to deal with the washed out part. Because I can't see otherwise. Sharpen up our bit again. Now we're going to start from the second delta down. Because we're saving the other delta for the other side. And then we're just flaking on each one of these deltas. I did sand that a little bit, still got some imperfections in it. Ow. Want to make sure not to put any pressure with your holding hand. And if you want to see all the grinding and everything else, or equipment, all that kind of stuff for fog napping, I've got videos showing all of that. So I think we're just going to have an ugly side at the base over there. Alright, so now we're at that point. We got it all cleared off. Every bit of it's cleared. And I'm just going to go knock the deltas off. We're going to finish the edges and then probably put some notches in it. Be right back. Okay, so as you can see, all we did is knock the deltas down a little bit. Not completely, just knock them down a little bit. And then we're going to come back and we're going to pick those off. Sharpen up our copper here. Okay. All we're doing is picking the deltas off, which in turn is sharpening and straightening the edge. I don't know what kind of notching we're going to do on this. I mean, I generally would like to put a corner notch in this, but because that's so brittle down there and it's got that bad rock in it, I'm not sure that I'm going to do that. Not sure what we're going to do here yet. I like doing this part on the top of the pad. Top of these pads have got a dome to them. It's not a huge dome, but it's a dome. Doing my best to pay attention to this monitor. Let's see what happens with this base here. I'm not sure if I can get corner notches in this thing or not. So far, so good. Hopefully I was staying in frame for that. All right. Not sure if we're symmetrical or not. Looks like this needs to come up a hair. I'm pretty surprised that we ended up with anything out of that because of that junk around the base, but we actually chipped most of it all away, so like we're gonna call it good at that. It doesn't have perfect flake scars on it, but it is a pretty point. Something still seems off about the symmetry though. It's usually after I photograph them, then I go, you know what? That's completely off. Alright, we'll call it good at that. This don't really need any ink oil on it. It's pretty shiny and slick. But we'll put some on just just because. Man, that dude's sharp, I can tell you that. There we are, there's our point. A little fog nap point. Flake scars could have been a little better. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. That'll go in there and add it to the pile. So I appreciate y'all watching, and as long as I wasn't out of frame too much on this one, I'll upload this one also. And then I think I'm gonna nap a Lost Lake next, is what I was thinking about doing. So I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all hit that like, subscribe button, and remember, check out my other videos on fog napping. It showed the equipment. It also showed the grinding and all that kind of stuff, step by step. But appreciate y'all watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Keep napping.